program tonight. Please give a big welcome to Beach Street A-Go-Go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our really big show. I'd just like to remind you this is a live performance, and what I'd like to know right now, do we have a live audience? Fantastic. Well, as you may know, most of the musical acts you're going to see tonight started with me 40, 50 years ago, including the Beatles. And actually, I'm a little surprised. I was told there'd be a lot of screaming teenagers in our audience tonight. Instead, all I see are people my age and their parents. Actually, the Beatles got their start on my show February 9th, 1964 to be exact. And I think I look pretty good for 122, don't you? Now actually, these musical acts tonight you're going to see, they started, like I say, 40, 50 years ago, and I attribute my longevity to my wife, Sylvia. That's right, we've been married over 35 years, and here's the key to our successful marriage. We set aside 2 nights a week for good food, wine, and conversation. Her nights are Tuesday, Thursday, mine are Wednesday, Friday. But I kid my wife, Sylvia, she takes good care of me. She put me on one of those liquid diets recently. Now I call it the drinking man's diet. And in 3 weeks, I lost 21 days. And this is my 5th year on that diet. Well, like I say, we have some fantastic musical acts tonight. We also have some special guest stars. We have the march and drill team from Black & Decker. The Russian balancing act of push 'em up and drop 'em off. And an amazing trio of Filipino contortionists, the Manila Folders, will be here. And for you youngsters out there, we have a real special treat. King Kong will be here tonight. Hold on. I'm just getting a note. King Kong will not be here tonight. He had to catch a plane. That will be the first of many corny jokes. Well, we do have a special guest right now. He's a comedian. He was once known as the Mouse in the Rat Pack, a good friend of mine. Big hand for Joey Bishop. Come on, Joey. Son of a gun. Thank you, Ed. A guy walks into a bar. He orders 8 shots straight up. The bartender lines them up. He starts pounding them down one after the other. The bartender says, "Man, you're drinking those fast." He said, "Well, you drink fast too if you have what I have." Bartender says, "I'm so sorry, what do you have?" He says, 50 cents. A lady calls her husband at work. She says, "Honey, there's trouble with the car, there's water in the carburetor." He says, "Water in the carburetor? What are you, nuts?" She says, "I'm telling you, there's water in the carburetor." He says, "You don't even know what a carburetor is. Where's the car?" She says, "It's in the pool." A young lady goes to the dentist. She sits in the chair. The dentist takes one look at her mouth. He says, "I'm sorry, lady, that tooth has got to come out." She says, "Oh, no, I'd rather have a baby." He says, "Well, make up your mind. I got to adjust the chair." A guy calls 911 in a panic. And the operator says, "911, what's your emergency?" He says, "It's my wife. She's having a baby in our house and I don't know what to do." She says, "Calm down, sir. I just have one question for you. Is this her first child?" "No, it's her husband." She gets it. Well, we've got a lot of show because, so this will be my last joke. This Southern Belle and her baby get on a bus. The bus driver takes one look at them and he says, "That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen in my life." Well, the lady goes to the back of the bus fuming. The guy sitting next to her says, "Lady, you look so upset. What happened?" She says, "Oh, that bus driver, he totally insulted me." He says, "Well, you march up there and give him a piece of your mind. I'll hold that baboon for you." All right, let's hear it for Joey Bishop. Come on. Fine young man. Thank you. All right, now yesterday and today, this theater was jammed with newspapermen and hundreds of photographers from all across the nation. And these veterans agree with me that the city has never witnessed the excitement stirred by these youngsters from Southern California. Let's have a big hand for Beach Street a Go-Go. Come on, let's hear it. All right.
Super 60s weekend, oldies 95.
And now let's go way back to those fabulous, swinging, far-out, groovy 1960s. The history.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Great TV shows, 3 channels, and some in color.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a faithful trip. And starting from this tropic point, a boy is telling his ship.
And the music that defined a generation. Get ready to rock, roll, and remember. Please put your hands together for Beach Street a Go-Go! One, two, three, hit it!